Hello everyone and welcome to Acumen Stadium for OCAA men's soccer. As we get ready for tonight's tilt between the 1-5 Lambton Lions and the 2-3-1 St Clair Saints. My name's Justin Prince. Welcome to tonight's action. As we get ready, see how tonight's tilt fares out under the lights here in the Rose City. These two teams looking to break through for victories. In the cases of St. Clair's players, they have not won a matchup since the last time they took on these Lambton Lions back in September, a 7-0 victory. At the time, Lambton has lost every game since their opener to begin the month of September, as they look to turn things around if they can break through tonight. A look at the weather conditions. Weather conditions have gotten a little bit cooler as the night's gone on. A nice 20 degrees Celsius. Humidity as at 46%. The winds have flipped to the southwest at 20 kilometers per hour. How are the standings entering tonight in the West? Well, they're like this. Humber is the only undefeated team in the West entering tonight at 7-0. St. Clair, keep in mind, middle of the table at 7 points. Compare that to Lambton. They are at the bottom of the barrel, tied at the bottom third of the table, 3 points at a 1-5 record. Win tonight could break them away from Niagara and Mohawk's grasps at the bottom of the standings. As these two teams get ready to go, let's discuss how the starting lineups will be matched up tonight. First, you have, to the right side of your screen, the Lambton Lions wearing their navy blue jerseys with the light blue number trim. Kai Duan will start in net tonight for the Lambton Lions. They'll be joined by the wing of Jansen Sharma, John Forrestel, along with Nolan De Silva, Andrew Doherty, and Brent Conrad, Andrew Moxley, Jake Miller, Jacob Lambert, and Ben Lowe, the starting lineup. Meanwhile, St. Clair will be wearing their white jerseys with the green and yellow logo on the chest once more for St. Clair. Jonathan Rondinelli returns back to net tonight. The second player will start alongside Halo Davia. Gabriel Santos starting alongside Teo Grahovac along with Austin Severino. Urza Fogel starts alongside Riley Tukulik. Then it's Nestor Lopez, Ilya Pavasic, Zane Nisam, Patrick Mayu, the starting lineup for St. Clair tonight. The captains discussing things. Santos, the captain for St. Clair tonight. The captain of Moxley for the Lambton Lions. The ball is set. The fans are set. Acumen Stadium packed with fans tonight. All set to see which one of these teams can come up with a victory here in this early October tilt. Glad to have you with us here on We Digital Productions for OCAA men's soccer. Progression towards the postseason window. Both teams all set. Lambton will start on defense to begin. St. Clair will start with the ball. We're all set on a brisk night on We Digital for OCAA men's soccer. Officials ready. Are you ready? We're underway from Windsor. Starting things off for the near side. Local passing with Severino. Now Pavasic takes it up. Bullet pass bounced off the edge of Lopez. Picked up now by Lambton. Loaded about De Silva. Midfield line, quick passes by Lambton so far. The opening 30 seconds. Down the field, headed away by Severino. Lambton still coming up with it, broken up. Taken now by Grahovac. Over to Davia. Davia sprints down the side, jumps over the slide tackle. Picked up off the tackle by Doherty. Looking to break through, Osho. Passed ahead by Sharma. Intercepted quickly, kicked back to the goalkeeper and played by Rondinelli. Move back to the far side of the field, just past the first minute of play here on We Digital OCAA Men's Soccer. Justin Prince with you, Lambton St. Clair. St. Clair trying to set up an opportunity down the far side. Working away from the box, now floated towards it for the header. Offside is Davia. Still thrown regardless. Picked up by Osho. Osho sees it knocked out for the throw-in, the first throw-in of the match. Keep an eye on the Nigerian player of Osho. Osho, amongst the goal scorers, in fact, the only multi-goal scorer for the Lambton Lions entering tonight as a free kick whistle. St. Clair setting up for the free kick opportunity. St. Clair with a strong goals per game average entering tonight, about 2.83. Their offense has been one of the best so far on the OCAA, 15 goals, 17. Kicked out of touch. Throw-in signaled St. Clair. Throw-in bound short. Passed away by Lopez. St. Clair trying to avoid pressure, forced retreat back to the defensive layer. Running a 3-3-4 formation. Floated past Zane Nisem. Team's leading scorer, Zane Nisem, can't keep up with it. Out of touch, throw in St. Clair. Keep an eye on Zane Nisem tonight. 5 goals entering tonight as well as an assist for St. Clair. He gets to work, he gets tackled just before the box. Their free kick opportunity coming up for St. Clair. Those assists, mind you, 5th in the OCAA as well with 10. Looking to set things up, Davia for the free kick. Floating into the box, looking for the header through traffic, missing the woodwork. A beautiful cross, a not so beautiful execution. Watch how many Saints get to the right side of the goalkeeper. 1, 2. The second knocks it out. Terkulik had a chance at his second goal of the season on the table. Zane Nisem can't keep up with it meanwhile. Pass back to Terkulik. On the far side, Santos. Boarding the tackle attempt on the outside. St. Clair working to Lopez. Osho trying to poke it loose. Lopez holds onto it. Lopez, a laser beam, gets knocked down. Dewan with the stop. Fourth-year player from Sarnia sets up. Approaching the 5th minute of play here on We Digital. 0-0 still the score. St. Clair close to screaming in some goals a couple times. St. Clair working midfield. Mayu going for a foot race. Mayu down the left wing. Stops through the box. Loses it. Move back to Osho. Osho tries to pass ahead. Just onside the initial pass. Osho forced retreat to midfield. Going back the other side now. Picked up by St. Clair. That time out of the reach of Lowe and company. Low, floating it back up. Getting into a header party with Davia for a moment. Instead, picked up by St. Clair. Once again, the defenders work ahead. Turkulik. 4 attackers ahead to scan for. Kulik cuts through all of them. And picked up off the bounce by Duan. Duan in his 4th year of eligibility. Originally from Northern Collegiate. Floated through the sky. Osho. Looking to the and knocked around. Osho off the bounce, picks it back up, kicked out a touch, throw in St. Clair. Lambton originally thought they had it, but it was off Forrestal. Long throw for Zane Nissan. Zane Nissan gets to work, but gets pushed off the ball. Doherty breaking it up. Boodle on the near side, intercepted nearly by St. Clair. Korholvac on the breakup. Moved up and now taken away by Severino. Severino cutting deep. Severino tackled loose. Picked back up by Lowe. Tic-tac-toed around for Forrestal. Back to Duan. Duan to midfield. St. Clair gets a foot on it. Now ahead on it. Kulik. Looking to cut back. Going tic-tac-toe. Their tiki-taka style offense down the far side. Broken up by Lambton. His first half working quickly. Misexecution. St. Clair works it to the near side. Fogel. Does Nisam get stripped from behind? Trade it back. Nisam skates back. Musa Nisam, keep in mind to scratch for tonight's action. Zane Nisam can't get to it. Off of Lambton for the throw-in. So far, shots raining down from St. Clair 3 in the first 8 minutes alone. Fogel looking to try and set up a 4th. Knocked around is a Nisam. Throw in Lambton. Osho kicks it out. Gives it right back. Lambton struggles on offense. Statistically, they have 4 goals on the season. That's 0.8 a game compared to the 4.4 allowed entering the night. So far, 3 shots faced, 2 saves. For the pressure, St. Clair trying to provide some of it. Kicked away by Lambton. As they say hi to Bob Del Chico. Throw in quick. Floated about along the far side. Taken up by Lambton and taken quickly back by St. Clair. Back and forth. Severino. Not taken ahead. Davia. St. Nisam. Pass by to Kulik. Back to Severino. Santos. To Lopez. Keep away. Now by St. Clair. Stretching the defense a touch. Fogel. Bounced out for a throw-in. Quickly getting back St. Clair. Trying to find a bit of space to Kulik. Forced to retreat back all the way to Severino as the offensive set develops poorly. Korholvac watches Mayu hold on to it. Now pushes it ahead. Back to Lambton. Mayu tries to tackle it back. Back and forth a couple times to Silva, able to keep it away. Now helping set things up to Osho. Osho nearly intercepted to him. Back to Osho. Osho knocked out by Severino. Directing traffic, Forrestal. Osho. He's in his 5'11" frame. And kicked all the way nearly off a light pole for a throw-in. Ball visiting the beach volleyball courts here at the St. Clair Sports Park. Headed away, Davia, bounce to DeKulik. Move to midfield. Mayu. Pass back around Grahovac. One Lion, Sharma, providing pressure. Most of the field, though, taken up now by St. Nisim's rush ahead. St. Nisim tackled from behind. Clean tackle whistled. Still moved ahead by Lambton. Now moved back. Forrestal. Kicked away by Duan. Duan over the light poles with the kick, and out of touch it goes. Sharma tracks it down, sets up the throw-in now for Forrestal. Quick pass intercepted. Lopez. Looking towards St. Nisim. Gives it up to Davia. Davia works the right wing for the cross. Out of the reach of Mayu. Santos comes in to help from the other side. Mayu. Forced to track back. Voids the slide. Grahovac. DeKulik. Walks it towards the box. The quick shot scores! And the siren sounds. DeKulik picks up his second goal of the season. It's 1-0. See the shot coming up from the right foot. Blisters through traffic just out of the reach of Lopez. And in the end, St. Clair goes up 1-0. Four shots, one goal, and a throw in St. Clair. DeKulik. Gets it back on the pass across the yellow logo. It's looped around to Fogel. Davia. Floated to the box and kicked away. A corner signal on the near side. Roger DeKulik gets the first goal of the match for St. Clair in the 13th minute. It's his second total of the season. 1-0 the score. A chance for another. Headed a couple times. Lambton able to get it away from danger and kick it away. A throw-in signal. Lambton takes the privilege of the throw-in. It's kicked back out by St. Clair. Well, that gets a foot on it. Intercepted by DeKulik. Now moved ahead by St. Clair, the attack. St. Clair wanted a call. They don't get it. Osho. Trying to find a way to put on a show for Lambton's offense. Bounced off the pass. Initial attempt. Now back to Osho. Sharma waiting in the box. Pass back, intercepted. Now taken ahead by Grahovac, stripped back. Lambert. To De Silva. De Silva. Strong power. Out of the reach of Sharma. And a goal kick signal for Rondinelli. Keep in mind that the CCSA Softball National Championship starts this upcoming Friday, all the way through to Sunday. Catch the action on Wheat Digital starting at 10 a.m. Eastern here on wheatdigital.ca. Taken up by St. Clair. Lopez. Floats it ahead and over the woodwork. One of the stronger offenses in the OCAA. Keeping up the pressure. Keep in mind, St. Clair has dealt with several injuries throughout the campaign so far. Massimo Pollard, we mentioned, was watching along, was among some of the scratches in the recent weeks. Bounced around Grahovac. Now taken by Lambton. Kicked off of Saint. Picked up by Santos. Lambton still yet to put a shot up on the board. Moved up near side. Fogel. Fogel has it stripped away like a clean pocket. Moved up by Forstel. And a quick skip meet to Lou. Grahovac takes it away. Now approaching the 17th minute here on Wheat Digital. St. Nisam working through midfield. Grahovac. Now moved up the outside. Babasic. Now moved up for Santos. Santos to the box to Lopez. Lopez dances. Lopez tripped up. Lopez on the tackle loses the ball. Sharman Company able to break it away to Silva, feeling plenty of pressure though from Lopez back. Lopez knocks it back down. Play continues. Several calls for a whistle. They finally get one. So a goal kick signaled after the tie-up. Booted away again. Off of Osho. Taken away. Now Santos. Again, Dabia. Zay Nisam. Tries to run around the corner. Instead loses touch. Corner kick. Last touch by Conrad. For some of the scratches, Massimo Pollard was known as the set taker for these corners. St. Clair having to rely upon Dabia. Through the box. Headed away. Fogel. To Grahovac. Now working back through Dabia. The header on the dive scores! Put that in your scrapbook of highlights. It's 2-0. And the shaking of discontentment there. Take a look at the dive. Come from the left side of the box. It is Mayu who puts a head to it. Patrick Mayu, with his first goal of 2022, makes it 2-0. Lambton has made a change. They have made a substitution. Here's James Brown now in. Taken away down the far side, knocked out a touch in. Like the previous goal, a quick throw in St. Clair. Patrick May putting in the second goal of the night for St. Clair, his first of the season, coming in the 20th minute. Osho working to the left side. Shedding one Saint. Gets knocked off by a second. No whistle. Osho wanted one. Osho instead stands by and watches as St. Clair take to the airway. Picked back up instead by Doherty. Lambert tries to pass ahead. Knocked all the way out. It's like Rondinelli getting the goal kick situation originally was signaled for the corner. And too quick because St. Clair wants to have a substitution in before they have this kick. Lopez coming out. So Nestor Lopez coming out of the match. Coming in is Carlos de Gloria Jr. Gloria Jr. watching the play develop in front of him right after the substitution. Intercepted. 3 Lions in a prime situation. Make it 4. A very soft shot. Quickly, Rondinelli kicks it away. Low. Credited for the first shot of the night for the Lions. St. Clair taking it back themselves. Zhang Nisim. Grohovac. Again, kick back around by Pavasic. Vogel. Vogel dancing around for Grohovac. Move back and forth to Gloria Jr. now. Back to the Gloria Jr. Too strong though, off the side of his foot. Taken up by Lambton. Forced to just pass it away to Silva. Jr. Working back and forth. Back and forth to Gillick. Vogel. Up to Zhang Nisim. Zhang Nisim, the pass to the box. The shot off the tee. Stopped up on the shot by the Gloria Jr. Coming up to halfway to the first half of play. 2-0 St. Clair. Headed away after the goal kick. Tracked down the far side and picked back up to Gloria Jr. Quick shot, knocked away. Quick reflexes by Dewan. That sets up the corner situation. Corner coming from the far side. Quickly working in through the traffic. And out of touch. Durham taking his time, setting things up. Amongst the 3 goalkeepers to appear this season for Lambton. Off the back foot of Lampert. Taken by Tekulik. Now Gloria Jr. Moved across the Saints logos. Knocked down on the pass by Forrestel. Tekulik gets it back along to Vogel. Davia to Zhang Nisim. Cuts through 2 defenders. The pass. Trying to get to work. Grohovac gets knocked off the ball and just kicked away for safety. Couple whistles blowing as the officials want the formation adjusted here in the box for the upcoming throw-in. Currently the official discussing things with Grahovac in particular, it appears, as well as one of the other Lions. Throw in too strong. St. Nisam still picks it up though. Trying to get it away through the traffic of the box. Taken away by Da Silva. Lambton's defense being kept on pins and needles tonight. Osho has it sail over him to Kulik. Santos. Over to Severino. Taken to Davia. Davia has it scored back behind him. Taken away. Low. Quick pass back to Low, intercepted. That time from Brown. Sped up by St. Nisam. St. Nisam around the corner. Sheds one player. Dives off another. DeGloria Jr. for the cross. Off the feet of Santos. Santos can't get the shot. St. Clair still keeping it up. Grahovac gets hugged by a couple Lambton Lions. Play continues. Osho leads the charge. 3 players to pass to. Off towards the box through the traffic. St. Clair kicks it away. Doherty. Throw-in situation. Check that corner. Electing to pass it. Trying to shoot it from the bottom of the ground. And a goal kick called regardless. The shot count says a lot. 9-1. That last shot does not count currently. St. Clair has control at the time of possession for much of this first half. 2-0 in the 28th minute here on WeDidItAll.ca. Santos. Works around to Gloria Jr. Spins right into a tackle and a whistle. Lambert on the tackle. Free kick the other direction. So like Lambton getting a warning from the slide. St. Clair just takes it. Over to Fogel. Fogel pass back. Move to Davia. Out of the reach of Gloria Jr. Nothing St. Clair can do but watch it go for the goal kick. Lambton trying to find a way to get a quality shot off. Osho has it knocked around a couple times, originally touched him. Instead, St. Clair comes up with it again. Move to the far side. Davia to the box. St. Nisam looks left. Nisam pass back. Back to Kulik. Fogel. Keep away to Severino. The other side, Papasic. Floated for Santos. Santos to the Gloria Jr. Gloria Jr. to Grahovac. Bounced off of Mayu. And a whistle blown offsides off of Mayu. Their goal kick situation as a result of the offside signal. Long kick away. Knocked away. St. Clair picks it up. Loaded back the other way, and a push from behind. Knocked around. Free kicks coming up for Lambton. Lions taking their time. Moxley. Strong stab at it over the head of Osho. A header with one open space. Rondinelli gets to it, and there's a collision. One player lost their shoe. Play continues. The line now gets to put their shoe back on in the midfield as St. Clair works in their own end of the field. That was Brown who lost his shoe after the header in contact with Rondinelli. DeGloria Jr. Santos now worked over to DeKulik. Kulik passed away. Babasik. Moved around Santos. Santos looking to show those shiny red shoes off. Surrounded by four players. No one to pass to, though. Intercepted by Lambton. Pass back the other way. Knocked back by St. Clair. Grohovac. Floats it up to a wide open Davia. Davia can't knock it down, and out of touch it goes. Working to the 33rd minute here on We Digital. 2-0 the score. St. Clair still on top. A substitution called for from the top of the field. A couple different players, in fact, being whistled in currently. Mayu coming out. So is Brown after the shoe mistake. So coming back now to the match. St. Clair with a couple changes. Goes in a moment. It's Vogel out of his reach, out of touch. Substitution for St. Clair of note is Gabriel Juliana. He'll try and chase it down to the corner this time. Battling. Have to come up with it. Lambton through the traffic, scores. De Silva. And the Lions come out with their first goal of the match. Their first against St. Clair. Their fifth total of the season. It's 2-1. See the initial pushing and the shoving. But it's De Silva right there on a silver platter for his first goal of the season. Lambton trails now by just one. Moved up Grohovac. St. Clair now trying to strike back quick. Zane Nisam just keeps it in. Pass to the box. Bounced around Davia. Off to Grohovac. Avoids one tackle. Puts up another shot. On the knees is the goalkeeper. DeWan calling for patience and calm now. The Lions' goal came on just the third shot of the match for Lambton, mind you. The Lions starting to wake up a bit. Osho. Floated to Lowe. Lowe bounces it off of Vogel. That sets up a corner. Lowe will take the corner opportunity. Lambton did try and bring Lambert close. They go across the box instead. Picked up by Severino. De Silva on the chase. Moved away by Severino. Kicked around to the other side. Vogel. Davia. Quickly pass to Vogel. Pass to Grahovac, nearly intercepted. Picked up off the bounce and tackled away. Osho. Going with speed, ties it up. And the Osho comes in and breaks through. Ronzanelli furious. It's 2-2. This is how that broke down. That is Juan Diego Martinez up to Osho. And with 3 Saints surrounding Osho, Osho puts in his 3rd goal of the season. And in the matter of just a couple minutes, St. Clair has seen their lead evaporate. Davia coming out. Coming in, Romario Abraham. Things spiraling as the Lambton Lions have a plethora of substitutions wanting to come in. Osho is down on the sideline after the goal. Kaysen Seven, amongst those wanting to come in, a yellow card has been displayed. So one of the assistant coaches now sits back down. Tempers flaring along the side as now here comes the rest of the coaching staff. This coaching staff led by Adam Lakey. Corey and Paul Burke, the assistant coaches, and now they've waved off the substitutions here. And Osho now discussing things on the side. Now Lambton tries to bring a substitution in. Strength staff did take a stop over to Osho. Play whistles in. Two the score, two goals in the span of 3 minutes. Coming from the Lambton Lions, De Silva and Osho breaking through. Grahovac midfield, meanwhile. Abraham. Moved up to St. Nisam. Tries to round the corner. Picked up on the edge by Duan. Lions still have a substitution dancing out the wings to come in on the next stoppage. Loaded through. Picked up by Lambton. Kick back away to the side. Forstell doesn't get to it, and now the substitution comes in. Silva coming out. And now Seven coming in. Lambton trying to work quickly. Seven. Sees a track back. Move back to Duan, the goalkeeper. Kick far down the field off of Fogel's chest. Killick. Tracks back, kicked off a couple Lions. Zane Neeson gets it off the bounce. Tackled off the ball. Here comes Lambton. It's back out outside low. Back again, Brown. Check that, Conrad. Conrad, not to hold on to it. DeGloria Jr. regardless has it kicked out. Merrill taking his chance to tie his shoe. So Abraham will set up for the corner. Now they swap it out with the next nearest player. DeGloria Jr. Approaching the 41st minute. Check that 42nd minute. Through the box on the corner. Chance just outside of it now for St. Clair to Abraham. Abraham trying to cut around the corner. Finding Fogel. To Abraham. Going for the cross. The header. Not strong enough. And Killick cannot believe he did that. A silver platter header ends up falling into the dustbin. Goal kick to on. Kicks it long. Too strong off of Grahovac. Kick back to the goalkeeper. Dewan sets up for the spike down. Grahovac heads it away. Kick back again to Dewan. Zainissam trying to force it away. Able to force the long kick. Bounced off a low. Kept to Fogel. Severino. Taken by Abraham. Tic-tac-toe passing. Setting Abraham to the outside. This stay in. It does. It does again. Abraham keeps the play alive, but knocked out a touch. They say throw in St. Clair. Abraham swaps out with Fogel. Thrown into Zane Neeson, tries to speed away and kicked away. Corner kick coming. Not too much traffic building up yet. As Gloria Jr. looks to see if he can get a header. Traffic now curveys. Headed away by Lambton. Michael Hogg and a whistle called. Free kick. Coming up towards added time. Sailed away. Off the chest of St. Clair. Fogel knocked down by Lowe. Play continues. Bounce to Martinez. Martinez poked away. Off Abraham, stole it away now. Here comes Martinez. Pass back to Doherty. Now at the midfield line. To the far side. And out of touch off of 7. Now inside added time. Time ticking away. This added time in turn. Abraham. Floated to Zane Neeson. Looking to try and get the lead back on the cross. No one to pass it to. Gillick gets it around for the bounce. Grohovac. Round to Abraham. Zane Sam gets the tackle, kicked away. Ham thought about getting after it, instead gets it off the pass. Abraham goes to the right and sprints it out a touch. Two the score here in added time after Lambton scored back-to-back goals in the 30th to 40th minute range. 2 goals coming within 3 minutes of each other. St. Clair trying to keep it away. Santos. Kicks it around to Abraham. Now sprinting away, Fogle. Fogle going for the cross. Tapped off a Lambton Lion. Kicked back out of the box. Abraham can't get it squared up. Moved out by Lowe. Lowe walks into the tackle. And that ends the first half. 2-2 the score. St. Clair in double-digit shots. But Lambton, with the shots mattering when it's counted so far. We're tied after 45 minutes here on We Digital. More coverage after this.
Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
If any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you. For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Every child should learn how to swim, for health, for safety, and for fun. That's why we've started Canada's Swim Team. Learn to swim at least 25 meters on your own, and you're on the team. Canada's Swim Team. It's that easy. Help make us the world's largest swim team by adding your name at getswimming.ca. Ask your parents first. Swimming, the only sport that can save your life.
Did you know that the most severe injuries in our region are motor vehicle crashes? 65% of road fatalities last year were directly the result of distracted driving. 90% of injuries arriving in our emergency rooms are preventable. Our message to you this summer is, put down the phone. Just drive. Let's work together to keep our trauma stretchers empty.
For every big breath, for every little breath, and for every breath in between, Ontario Power Generation is committed to keeping Ontario's air clean. That's why the power we generate is 99% free of smog and carbon emissions. Because clean air matters to us all.
What can milk do? Well, it can turn you into a morning person. It can help fuel some pretty tough stuff. And it can definitely make cartoons funnier.
No, it can't.
Oh, well, it can have a little edge. But come on, even kiddies love it. It'll keep up with you at any age. It makes engines whir and creme brulee creamy. It's one of the easiest labels you'll ever read. And anything that makes this happen is pretty special. In fact, what can't milk do?
No. I never smoked any. Sure, I smoked a bit. But it was more your mom who was into it. Pot grows naturally, but it won't help you grow as a person.
Talking cannabis with your teen can be learned. Download our free brochure.
You know what? Poison ivy grows naturally, but it's not good for you, is it?
Find the answers you need at drugfreekidscanada.org.
The first kiss. She's thinking about a million things, like should I lean in or let him? Do I close my eyes or open them? But for him, he's only thinking about one thing. Did she have peanut butter for lunch?
big breath, for every little breath, and for every breath in between. Ontario Power Generation is committed to keeping Ontario's air clean. That's why the power we generate is 99% free of smog and carbon emissions. Because clean air matters to us all.
Welcome back to Windsor, Ontario, as we get all set to go in the next few moments for more OCAA men's soccer. 2-2 is the score. Let's take a look, though, what's coming up this weekend. The CCSA Softball National Championship, hosted by St. Clair College. St. Clair will be taking part at 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. on the Friday at the St. Clair Sports Park Diamond. A second diamond is also being built here at Acumen Stadium. Then on the Saturday, St. Clair taking on UBCO before entering quarter, semi, and then medal action over the weekend. Again, 3 days of action, all covered by We Digital Productions. Be sure to tune in on WeDigital.ca to follow along to see who becomes a national champion. So far, it's been an intriguing one. We're back underway. Lambton quickly boots it away. One from the goal kick, knocked off by St. Clair for a quick throw-in coming in from Forrestal. 4 shots for Lambton, 5 saves in the first half. St. Clair 11 shots, 2 saves. Amongst those back in to start off the second half, Osho, who came out after his goal to tie up the match. Moved ahead now in the sprint, Lambert. Trying to find a bit of space, not able to though, is low. St. Clair now takes it up, trying to work quick. Abraham. Up the left wing. Pass back now, Lopez. Lopez off with the Silva. Silva bounces it around a couple times. Kicked away by Lambton. Just getting ahead on it. Pavasic. To Gloria Jr. Moved up again for Abraham. Kicked away. Lambton forces the throw-in. Just past the first minute of the second half of play. Here on We Digital, Justin Prince with you. Lambton St. Clair tied up at 2 for OCAA men's soccer. Abraham bounced around a couple times. Taken ahead to Kulik. Toots drawn off the foot of Zane Nisam. Kept inside the boundaries, however. To Kulik. Treats back around to Kulik again. To Gloria Jr. Booted forward. That is Ferris Akhtar. Rare appearance for Akhtar this season at home. Now taken up by Santos. Float to the box. Abraham kicks it way too high and over the woodwork. Goal kick situation as the temperature's starting to plummet here at Acumen Stadium. The wind gusts have died down, though, from earlier tonight. Headed around a couple times. Picked up full goal. And a whistle call for a free kick. St. Clair quickly boots it forward. Abraham. Sees it kicked away from him to De Silva. Silva bounce back. Move forward a couple times, Doherty. And back the other way we go. Kulik knocked down on the play. Up to Mayu. Abraham off his back foot. Abraham kicks it long and again over the woodwork. Some movement already coming up from the St. Clair bench. See if a substitution comes in soon. 2 shots over the woodwork for Abraham in the first 3 minutes of this half. Kicked away by Duan. Bounce back the other way. Headed back the other way. Osho. Out to the wing. Bounced about a couple times. Now retreating back low. Trying to go back the other way again. Taken away by St. Clair. St. Nisim takes it up, working with Santos. Santos tries to pass it through two defenders. Doesn't get the work. St. Nisim knocked back down. St. Clair still knocks it forward. Two players fall down. Another shot goes over the woodwork to Gloria Jr. Looks like a trailer this time. Sets things up. Kale Van Gotham. Now the traffic fully directed by Duan. Has it where he wants it for the kick. Kicked up to the sky by St. Clair. Offsides flag waved. Whistles now wave and blow. Offside. At least 3 different players offside of the time. Now entering the 50th minute of play here on Week Digital. 2-2 the score for those just tuning in here for Windsor, Ontario. St. Nisim has it poked away again. Move back to the far side. Osho looks ahead. Passes ahead, Low. Low sprints it to the corner and out of the grasp of everyone else. Look at the scoreline once again. De Silva and Osho picked up the 2 goals for Lambton in the 34th and 37th minutes respectively. St. Clair's goals came in the 13th and 20th minute. Gillick and Mayu. Mayu with a sparkler of a play. Taken up to Zane Nisam, meanwhile, by St. Clair. Zane. Back to Gloria Jr. Nisam tries to find a bit of open work. Pass back by Santos to kill it. To Santos. Bounced about to Logo. Again, kicked through the traffic ahead, that time by Akhtar. Lopez floats it in to the box. Zainisam can't get a foot on it. Low helps kick it around a bit. Bounced around to Abraham. Pass too strong on the outside, intended for full goal. Our throw-in situation. Working through the 52nd minute. On the far side, they say it went out of touch. Throw back the other direction. Gloria Jr. Bounce around a couple times and back the other direction. Throw in, bounced around for Mayu. Mayu, the softer shot. Bounced a second time off the goalkeeper. Abraham tries to get a foot on it, can't. Floated to the box. Kicked away from the box. Gillick forced to pass it back to Abraham. Abraham gets into a battle with the feet. Abraham picks it up. Pass to Lopez intercepted. Gets it back, but a free kick called as Osho goes down. So a free kick chance in the 53rd minute. Time continuing to tick away. St. Clair up to 15 shots now on the match for this half. Approaching the 54th minute. Working forward and a slide and a tackle and a yellow card quickly. The yellow card picked up that time by Lambton. Lambert in the vicinity of the yellow card. Remember, there was a warning for a similar trip up earlier, and it looks like a substitution coming in after the play from Forrestal. Or for Forrestal. Time ticking now to the 55th minute here on this one. Booted away off the free. And sailing through, offside flags flying regardless for the goal kick. The 55th minute now ticking forward. For those just tuning in, you're watching We Did It All. 2-2 the score. The kick sails through and away. St. Nisem has it poked loose. Bounced a couple times, and out of touch. Throw in Lambton. Doherty. Sees it forced all the way back to the keeper. Move back the other direction. And a whistle called and a free kick the other way. DeGloria Jr. now gets it. Directed up St. Nisem. Zane trying to skate around to Gloria Jr. Zane Nisem gets in a tackle battle in the box. Through the box and the header, it scores! Nestor Lopez there on the platter, and this time delivers it. It's 3-2. See the contact outside in that play. Lopez, as that developed, right there, able to leap forward and ahead over Moxley for his first goal of the season. Make that his third, his first of the night. It's 3-2. That's the second highest, make it third highest on the team now. Mayu moves ahead. St. Clair cooking forward. Nearly had a chance for back-to-back headers. Instead, they kick it away. Lambton trying to get it out of their own zone. St. Clair starting to provide plenty of pressure. Loaded up to Gloria Jr., now taken by Osho. Osho. Floats it to De Silva. De Silva, one defender in front, now stops. Jukes a couple times. Passed away, booted away, and over the woodwork. Working now to the 58th minute. St. Clair leads 3-2. Moments after a headed-in goal by Nestor Lopez, his third of the season, to give St. Clair a one-goal advantage. St. Clair slowly taking it ahead. Bounced about. Akhtar has a goal and a touch on him. Miller, throw in coming. One of the first times mentioning Miller's name tonight. That one's headed away by St. Clair. Dolphin back and picked back by St. Clair. Mayu. Pass short, Draculic. Back in ahead, Draculic. Tic-tac-toe, Draculic again. This time off of Miller. Poked away by Lambert and company. Doherty. Pass back to Martinez in a bit of contact, to say the least, with Doherty down. Doherty now down on the field. No signal yet for the training staff. Now back up to his feet. See that now being noted after that play with Doherty. Keep that in mind by the officials. After the stoppage, approaching the 60th minute. Lambert. It's back and forth, midfield. Slide tackle to try and hold on to it. They can't. Santos. Now battling Fogel. St. Sam. In a sprint race with Lambert tackled down. They say it goes the other way. Keep in mind, St. Nisam, one experience is mentioned. Both the Nisams do. And other levels coming in to this season in the OCAA. Fogel heads it away after the throw-in. Abraham off to Mayu. Loaded by Akhtar. Headed about off the feet. Mayu the shot. Stopped by Duon. Kicked far and away to Akhtar. Akhtar watches it sail out, in fact. Intended for De Silva. Throw-in goes far to Abraham. And sails it. Nisam can't get to it fully, and it's tapped out by Lambton for a quick throw. Floated around the side. Nisam passes it away from trouble to Gloria Jr. Fogel hops right. Skips it left. Nisam bounces off him. Kicked away by the goalkeeper. See which way this gets signaled. Appears they have indeed signaled a corner kick. Gloria Jr. once again the set taker. Seen plenty of traffic on the corners tonight from St. Clair. Sailed through off a couple backs. Bounced a couple different feet away. Move back to the Gloria Jr. Faking on the first pass attempt. Floats it back the other way. Popped around for Lopez. Lopez trying to work the corner. Trying to find some space. Floated through the box. Through the traffic. Poked away. Bounce back down by Santos. Side Fogel sails it through. Can't find its first intended target. Bounce back to Silva. Gets it. Silva passed away on the wing. Moved up Lambert. Trying to get to Ocho. Intercepted. Things getting a little bit chippy and sloppy. Lopez. Not a couple of times. Akhtar. Trying to pass towards Abraham. Intercepted yet again. Akhtar pokes it back again. Mayu. Mayu moves ahead. Slid away. And out of touch for a throw-in. Akdar throws it far, straight into a near tackle attempt, and now a whistle blows from it. And the referee can hear all the way from here mentioning you have to respect the boundaries. St. Clair keeps possession. Slow dribble up. Has to run a couple times now. Vogel. The tic-tac. Looking for the toe. Abraham. Out of his reach. Out of touch. Working up towards the 65th minute. St. Clair leads 3-2. Moved up towards midfield and out of play. The throw-in. Bounced about a couple times. Duon. Headed away. Killick tries to get a head back. Taken now by Lambton. Bounced about a couple times for De Silva. De Silva. Go back again, Miller. And it's not Miller time there, as now we take a look at the shot attempts. 17-4. St. Clair has had just 6 saves on those shots, though. You do the math, a lot of shots off the target. This one off the target and out. And glad to have you with us here on We Digital. Justin Prince with you as we approach now enter the 66th minute. On the goal kick. Brought down midfield. And to no man's land as that will go back the other way. St. Clair starting to take their time for these throw-ins a little bit at least. To be able to track down the ball like there. They need Sam off a long throw, gets it all the way at the other end of the field, gets hit hard from behind. And it has been a strictly called game tonight. Here comes a yellow. Doherty this time gets credited for the yellow. That comes now into the 67th minute. Prime free kick opportunity. 2 yellow cards this half alone for Lambton. There is a possible indication of a substitution potentially with the risk of the yellow card. So it looks like after the booking, the change is coming. Low coming out. A new substitution straight to the wall. And straight into the wall it's kicked. Off the deflection to the goalkeeper and the stop Duon. Osho, stripped away. Mayu. Moved all the way back. Rondinelli. Bounced about a couple times. Akdar. Just misses the intended target, Abraham. The second pass attempt, Lopez also targeted, and a signal coming for the kick. So I can deed a corner. Let's take a look at when the next time you can catch soccer meanwhile. Redeemer comes to town October the 14th. As the women's team will be taken to the field and the pitch at 5 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. for the men's. You can catch that here on WeDigital.ca. Corner kick coming up. Now in the 69th minute, St. Clair, the shot scores! And the Saints hug it out. It's 4-2. Who gets the credit? Who else but it appears to be Mayu. If not, Killick will see the official rule as the players get to hug it out, and the 4-2 gets up on the board in the 70th minute. Silva. Just a couple times to Gloria Jr. Jr. knocks over a man. And now we'll go back the other direction. Moved about by Lambton off the free kick. Headed away. Gloria Jr. Tries to cut left. Up to Abraham. Abraham sails out. Riley Trakulik has been credited with his second goal of the match on that previous play. So we now enter the 71st minute as substitution. Say the end of Zane Nisam's night. Joiana back in. Moved it around a couple times by St. Clair. So we work our way to the 72nd minute. A slide for Lopez. Lopez comes back up after the tweak. Osho. Moved ahead now to the right wing. Back to midfield. Miller. Kick back the other direction by Moxley. Now a slip up on the turf by Gloria Jr. Or rather, seen by Davia. Out of touch. Back around and back and forth on the outside. Move towards the middle. Now taken near side to Silva. Silva tic-tac-to-rum by Miller and company. Taken away yet again. Moved again and taken up now by Davia. And taken away by Lambton. Lambton kept ice cold since their 2 goals earlier. Lambert. Taken away again. Mayu. Loaded a couple times to Gloria Jr. Now on the far side, Gloria Jr. gets the tap back. Gloria Jr. hops over a man. Takes it up to Mayu. Mayu Can't score up for the shot. Down to the box. Lopez spins it around a couple times. 2-1 gets on top of it. Throws it away. Navia triggers the whistle. A free kick situation coming. St. Clair making a substitution stoppage. See that substitution bouncing the upper left-hand corner of the screen. No signal on who that change is. So it may be DeCaloria Jr. coming out. Yes, DeCaloria Jr. is coming out. So in comes the St. Clair substitution for DeCaloria Jr. Player back in this sequence is indeed Joanna. From the throw-in. Bounce from the box, kick from the box. Tracked all the way into Lambton zone. Abraham jukes out a man. The cross pass. Sets up the chance. The shot quickly stopped. Go on again with the stop. His 7th save on 19 shots faced. Mayu. Back up to Abraham. Just around to Mayu. Loaded about a couple times. Now Akhtar. Draculic. Up to DeCaloria Jr. Move back and floated about to the box for the header, Lopez. And that could have been the dagger. Instead, it's kicked away on the goal kick. Osho. From way far out. Rolls it to Rondinelli. Rondinelli taking plenty of time off there. Pass back to Rondinelli. Move back the other side. Mayu. It's around a few different times. Lopez. Lopez skips it ahead and poked loose. De Silva. De Silva gets tied up. Lopez comes up with it. Pass to Strawn. Out of range. Time intended for Akhtar. Now working up to the 78th minute. Another substitution coming. Coming in for the throw. Forstell. Bounced about. Santos. Head. Moxley. Poked back away. Roll back the other direction. And a whistle called. Abraham is down after a tie-up with Moxley. Free kicked away. Tempers flaring at the other end of the field. Whistles now blowing here for offside. But in that whole sequence, Abraham was not happy from the previous play still and is now discussing things with the official. Free kick St. Clair. Abraham getting a warning. He had to be held back noted by one of his fellow players. They have now broken things up as they will continue play. Substitution is slowly making their way in potentially as a result there. Moved up the right wing by St. Clair meanwhile. Poked back loose by Lambton. Kick back in, out. And there comes the substitution. Couple substitutions, in fact, are coming in. De Silva's night takes a breather. Also, Mayhew's night taking a breather. Gloria Jr. coming back in. Also coming back in is Brown. Excuse me, for St. Clair, it's actually Nicholas Moscatello, first-year player, for the first time on the field here tonight. Regardless, out of touch, throw it. On the throw, headed away. St. Clair on the attack, Lopez. Lopez trying to pass through the slide. Too strong over the woodwork. A chance to set things up in the box. Instead, the Dagger has to wait. Davio right there. And a lot of prime chances being left on the table. Or at the very least, missing the table. Scraps. Now in the 81st minute. St. Clair up to the 20-shot mark. On the far side. Move far for Forrestal and out of his reach. Throw in signified. Back and forth and out of touch. Quick whistle. It looks like a substitution wants to come in on the far side of the field. Let's take a look at the upcoming Saints broadcast. After the national championships, there is still softball action to take place next Wednesday for a doubleheader, or it's a busy stretch. Lambton and its Lions come in for that one at 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Then Wednesday as well, or rather the next day after, baseball takes place for a doubleheader with Fanshawe 6 and 8 p.m. Then Saturday, soccer and softball takes place on the 14th. Be sure to catch all of that here on We Digital. Meanwhile, another whistle, another free kick. It's starting to get a little bit chippy out there. Not the candidate for most chippiest this season yet. Good chance for Lambton, though. Coming through here, Osho. And Lambert setting up for the 40. One fakes, one shoots it, one misses it. To the right of Rondinelli. Another goal kick situation as time ticking away. Lambton running out of time. Needing to put up some sort of power seen from that first half. They want a shot here. Booted far. Too far. Throwing back the other direction. Forstel. And too much contact. Osho tied up with Davia, and they say it goes back the other direction. So he passed away. Davia immediately knocks over a player. Kulik. Santos. Now full goal. Pass too short that time. Intercepted. Coming up to the 85th minute. Far boot knocked down at the midfield line. Take it up. Akhtar. Dar has it knocked away. 4-on-3. Osho offsides and tripped up by Rondinelli. Osho is down. Rondinelli helps him back up. They'll set up for the free kick after the offside signal. Gillick. Back to Rondinelli. Bounced around a few more times now. Stolen away. Stripped back from Martinez. St. Clair looking to now drain the clock down. Draculic boots it down. A chance for a dagger now instead. Pass back, intercepted. Doherty, the breakup. Headed a few more times. And Osho knocks down Santos. Signaled the other direction. St. Clair bounce back. Davia tackled off the ball. The clean tackle from Lambert. Lambert thrown back down by Davia. They're signaling the other direction still. Lambert wanting clarification. Free kick, St. Clair. Gillick. Down far. Headed away for a moment. And the moment turns into a minute. Lambton clearing out their bench now. Martinez coming out. Lambert also coming out. So they've brought Hogg back in. Pierce, Kyle McCalley also in. It's like now Lambton bringing another player to the side, in fact, before we get rolling again. Lambert again has made his way to the sideline, in fact, so they can get back going. So they have to bring another substitution in for his place after originally bringing a player over. Sharma now brought out. Appears things have settled in. Back going. Now we got too strong. Still picks it back up. Pushed down to the box. And this may be a penalty. A red card coming out. That going against James Brown. And a big chance for St. Clair for the dagger here now for added time. Here's why. Watching the cutback. And you see the elbow coming out with the push of the arm as well. Draculic will get the chance for the penalty kick. Now in added time, this for the dagger. And it's good. Give Draculic the hat trick. It's his third goal of the night. It's 5-2. And just like that, he goes from just the one goal entering the night to tied for second most goals on the team. Now and out of time. Been bouncing it about a couple times. Clark. Moved ahead now by Hogg. Spinning around a few times forward. Sharma. Now moved ahead. A chance back. Stopped. 7. Down the side. St. Clair looking for a little more magic. Not able to get it there. Knocked down by Conrad. And that does it. St. Clair picks up their first victory since their last time against Lambton. They do it 5-2. They extend the Lions' losing streak to 6 matches. As a result, with the win, St. Clair moves to 500 in the win and loss column and 500 for their home schedule at 2-2 at Acumen Stadium. Celebrations are on, but remember, more action coming up this weekend for softball. It's the CCSA Softball National Championship from St. Clair College. St. Clair, the University of Toronto, Durham, UBCO, Ottawa, Calgary, Western, Humber, all taking part of the action over the course of 3 days. The action starts this Friday, 10 a.m. on We Digital. 2 different pools of action taking place, one at the Sports Park Diamond across the way and one with a softball field built here at Acumen Stadium. But on that note, until that time, it's time to say goodbye. For the rest of our crew, I'm Justin Prince saying so long. Enjoy the rest of your evening. St. Clair picks up the W over Lambton. 5-2 is your final.